Ladies and gents, this is Exotic Animals in Ancient Rome by the channel SamONella Academy. So, exotic animals in Rome. Well, like in Europeans, I think the horses I don't know if it was around Roman times or what. But horses were introduced around in Ukraine before they're popular throughout whole Europe. I'm pretty sure there were horses before Rome. But I'm pretty sure there weren't many elephants around, war elephants. I think that was mostly in India. So that must be surprising to see for the Romans people. Like they haven't seen many elephants there, and then they see this humongous house-like looking creature coming at them, especially in wars. Because I'm reacting to some of the Roman videos now, and I'm pretty sure Romans first time fought the Carthage in Punic Wars. They were get effed up by war elephants. So this mentality behind those Roman people, like, I'm gonna fight you, and then they see this mammoth of a thing coming right in front of you, just trying to stomp you down, 10,000 pounds of weight. I mean, god damn, that must be a sight. It's today information is so easily accessible. People don't realize that how scarce the information and knowledge was back then. You just knew what you know of your town. You barely knew about your own empire. If you live in a certain area and other part of this empire, other city, in other entire other part of the country, you don't even know much things about that city, even though that's part of your country, part of your empire. You don't know much about it since it's so far away. That's how scarce the information was. So seeing an elephant, that's just ridiculous. So that's what Sam says.
Hey kids, I was inspired to make this video while doing research on the ancient medicine man, Galen. Apparently, he would often do experiments on animals in order to learn more about the body, his favorite of which was the Barbary ape, due to its anatomical similarity to humans. Now when I say experiments, I don't mean push a button, get a peanut type things. I'm talking like Josef Mengele meets the plague dogs. He'd clamp their pee tubes shut just to watch their kidneys swell, cut their spinal cords in different places to see what went limp and what didn't, and squeeze their brains and make them go unconscious, to name a few. My initial reaction was, hey, that
is
but then,
horrible.
After some thought, I was like, whoa, hold the phone. In 200 AD, you couldn't get a doorknob even. Yet, if you had the right resources, you could order a goddamn monkey. Many monkeys, in fact. By the barrelful, presumably. Alternatively, if you were born in the right place, you could be the monkey poacher, making a living wrestling up some primates with nothing more than a net, a pokey thing, a hole in the ground, and a whole lot of ambition. So I got to thinking, what other kind of animals did ancient Rome have access to? Apparently basically everything that lived in this part of the map. They were particularly fond of elephants, and it's easy to see why. Sure, elephants aren't that big of a deal to the average person today, right? You've been seeing pictures of them since you were 2, big whoop. But imagine if you were a 20-year-old man who had never seen an elephant in your life. The closest thing you've ever witnessed is like horses, maybe some deer now and then. You get drafted, you go out to battle, you're a little scared, but you've been trained well, you're ready. Then, over the horizon, you see 20 house-sized behemoths with giant tentacles sticking out of their faces, horns longer than your body sticking out of their mouths, all screaming their weird...
There you go. I knew he would talk about elephants because seeing some Roman history videos that I'm watching, I knew that Rome was attacked by Carthage with war elephants and they didn't have one. So I always thought that, Romans didn't have elephants before Carthage attacked them. So that's what went through my mind, like, what would they be thinking when they saw a war elephant coming to them?
Trumpety scream, making your whole body vibrate like Mars himself is shitting on your very existence. So naturally, Rome loved to show these things off all the time, just as a display of power. Like, imagine if you were going to a speech in DC, and Trump rolls up with a pack of dragons. You'd listen to every word he said. He's got fucking dragons. That's what it was like seeing the emperor parade around with elephants back in the day. Of course, that wasn't the only use they had for imported animals. When they weren't being shown off in menageries, many of the exotic beasts brought to Rome were used in shows called venatios, which were basically like modern-day bullfights, only instead of bulls, you had whatever crazy critters the state could find. Lions, crocodiles, gazelles, whatever. Around 55 BC, Roman statesman Pompey the Great decided to organize one such event, the feature creature of which was, you guessed it, an elephant. Unfortunately, Pompey forgot a crucial Barnum and Bailey trade secret. See, you're supposed to break the elephant's spirit before the show.
Look at the photo.
So
Damn,
the
that's
boys get
sad.
to poking, and the thing starts freaking out, just screaming and crying, even gesturing towards the audience like it was begging for mercy. Now the crowd at this kind of event was mainly composed of dirty, bloodthirsty peasants, and even they were like, holy shit, this is messed up. I came here for a nice, family-friendly disemboweling or two, but this, just deplorable. Then they all start crying, and the whole thing just ends up being
Yeah, bloodthirsty my ass. They just want to see things die. They don't want to see the gravity of it. This is the same thing as lots of people are pro-war. They want to see war. They want to see soldiers fight. Put them in the middle of battlefield, see all those horrors of war, the trench warfare and things like that, and they piss their pants like, I don't want war, I never want war. That's what that happened. They just wanted to be some, feral beast type of thing, just wanted to attack them while, other people just kill them with a sword like, yeah, kill the beast. They didn't thought of an elephant would come here, they stab the elephant and the elephant cries and plead for, its survival to the audience. Oh my god, that sight would have been so horrible, man. This is animated. Sam obviously he used software, but it looks like Sam basically draw all these things with his pencil. But seriously, seeing even this is uncomfortable, man. Damn. This must have been something. Ugh.
a huge mess. Anyway, these types of spectacles became larger and larger as time went on. It's said that Emperor Trajan once held a venatio lasting 120 days, during which some 11,000 animals were killed. They also got pretty elaborate. A lot of creativity went into keeping things fresh for the crowd. In 203 AD, they had a model of a
man, if you're that long and kill that many animals, by then it's not a sport, it's not even just, bloodthirst. You have psychological issues, massive one. If you just want things to die for that long for straight. I mean, come on, man.
Crash ship built inside the arena, and an assortment of 400 animals were set loose from the wreckage and then killed. That's what we should do for the next Super Bowl halftime show, honestly. Just pack every team's mascot into a decommissioned submarine. Then, when they all run out, we have the troops gun them down while the national anthem plays in the background. Anyway, the ingenuity of the people...
That was radical of Sam, wasn't it? Some radical views by him. I'm surprised how YouTube didn't censor that part. Like, whoa, you can't do that. Maybe YouTube did get hold of Sam. That's why he hasn't uploaded a video since a year. YouTube like, we finally got you.
People organizing these events really knew no bounds. One time they tied together a bear and a bull just to see what they'd do. Unfortunately, all that happened was the stock market crashed. Also, fun fact, one Emperor Commodus
oh my god, that was some joke.
Crescent-shaped arrow designed specifically to decapitate ostriches and watch them run around headless for a while. Seriously, they did that so often that they needed a device to make the job easier. Sometimes, just to shake things up, they'd have the animals kill the people, which was known as damnatio ad bestias. This form of execution was typically carried out using lions, but other beasts were used as well, including dogs, bears, and at one point even an eagle, although the guy was crucified first, so it wasn't much of a fight. So, moral of the story, if you ever end up in ancient Rome and you see some animals, you'll still have access to almost all the same creatures we see in zoos today, and the only catch is that something has to die at the end. Till next time, I'm SamONella, and thank you for watching.
The execution thing was just effed up. They're like, these are the people we want to kill because, I don't know, he stole something, so that requires killing him. So why not just kill him in this pit or in front of this wild animal so people have entertainment? That's just effed up, and people actually sitting there cheering, eating popcorns. Obviously the popcorns wasn't there, but still, eating popcorns and watching this man die. Oh my god. And that elephant story is just... Elephant wasn't even trying anything, just getting stabbed and then just crying and pleading to the crowd. How effed up is that, man? Man, Sam makes some great videos. I hope he uploads soon. I hope he comes back. Alright, if you like my reaction, please don't forget to like and subscribe.